What is up, guys? So I am back with another video. It is winter break for me. I just came home from college a few days ago, and so I'm back. Decided to make a quick video for you guys to kind of give you guys an update where I've been. Obviously, I was making a ton of videos over the summer, making like one a day at one point, which is awesome, a lot of fun. But went to school, went back to college, go to Penn State, as you can see, and I could not keep up with that with all the work and stuff. So understandable. Hopefully, you guys understand. But that's kind of where I've been the past like 3 months. Left late August, came back Friday, which was like 3 days ago. So now it's like mid-December. Got 3 weeks off, and then I'm going back for the next semester. Just finished up my 3rd semester, and had a great time. A lot of work, but you know, that's expected. Go to college, you know. So, wanted to give you guys an update video today about how my training's been going, my Instagram, my current calories, my current split, and all that type of stuff. Just simple stuff. You know, what I'm doing over the next 3 weeks for winter break, and how I feel about breaks and stuff when it comes to training. All right, so let's jump right into this, guys. So first and foremost, I wanted to talk about my training split and how like my training progressed from when I got to school, or from before leading up to going to school to like now. So late spring last year, like end of May, I started my cut down. I didn't realize that like cuts probably take about 10 to 12 weeks. I didn't think like, oh, that's like 3 months. So like, ooh. So ended up like cutting through like the majority of the summer when I was like home from college, which was not a good idea because I didn't get to enjoy myself as much as I wanted to. Had a lot of low carb days and all that stuff, which was not fun. I ended up like coming out of the cut and like kind of moving back into like a maintenance / slight bulk later on in like end of July, which I do not recommend. Could make nervous about that in the future, but I started my lean bulk end of the summer, and as I went to school, so I was eating. The goal was to eat around 2,500 calories towards the end of the summer, which was probably around maintenance, maybe even like a little bit less towards the end of the summer, and then like increase that slowly. So that when I got to school, the goal was 2,800 calories a day, and now it's like loosely 28 to 3,000 a day. Approximately, especially when I'm home, it's not as easy to calculate. At school, I was on a strict schedule pretty much, where I was like, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, I was eating the same type of things, or at least I could count, and like they have numbers on all the foods and stuff, so I can tell you like know what I'm eating every day. So 28 to 3,000 a day, lifting 5 days a week. I started off doing chest and back, shoulders, arms, and then legs was my initial split, and I did that for like the first 2-ish months. And then I went into a push-pull legs, which I like a lot more, to be honest with you. And that's what I'm currently doing right now. Still it's like a 3-day split, so I do that. I run that twice per week. Sometimes doing legs twice, sometimes doing legs once. I know, whatever. So that's what I do right now. And I work out 5-6 days a week, so like it's pretty much, I leave the weekends to kind of be like my chill days, and like the week is when I work out. Yeah, it kind of fits my schedule. I don't know, that's what I like to do. Currently, right now, I'm home from break, obviously, right? So what do I do? Well, last week, or Thanksgiving break, I was home for a week, didn't have any gym access. Well, I did have some gym access, and I went once. You know, now I have a, you know, minimal gym, but it works out, it works, it's enough. And so my goal is to go 3 times a week. If I hit everything, if I hit a push day 3 times, 3 push days, 3 pull days, and 3 leg days, by the time I go back to school, at least I'm not going to lose anything. You know, I'm not going to lose all my strength and all my, you know, gains and all that stuff that everyone, you know, goes crazy about. So I'm not going to lose that stuff. That's the goal. Just go, keep it going. Like, you know, use this time off as just like a rest and relax. Like, you know, be home and do stuff with family and friends and stuff like that. Doesn't need to be like all gym. You know, at school I get in my schedule and that's what I do. So that's what I'm doing right now. And same calories are about the same. I'm trying to keep it under 3,000. I don't want to, like, what I think when you're home, like when you're cutting, right? When you're cutting, eat a lot of protein and all that stuff is great. You don't want to, and you're going to the gym, you know, consistently going to the gym, you're working your muscles, you're hitting heavy lifts and stuff, and you're not, that's how you can maintain your muscle mass. My goal is to not lose any muscle mass over this like week, which is going to happen because I'm going to be going to the gym. So like it's not, and I know it's not going to, I'm not going to lose any. But if you're eating less, if you're like cutting essentially without noticing or like without trying, and you're eating less calories, less protein especially, than you need to be every day, and you're not going to the gym, that is where like I don't want to be, and that's like I'm trying to avoid that. So if I don't go to the gym, I'd rather be in a slight surplus that day, so like I have enough nutrients and everything to maintain everything and not lose any muscle. I'd rather gain a little bit of fat than lose muscle and kind of fall backwards, because I'm definitely not near the amount of fat that I had last year, but like I don't want to gain like too much, you know. So that's that. Now maxes and so like whatever calories and stuff. Now I'm talking about maxes and where I'm at progress wise. So I started off, I came back, well, going into college, I had about, I would say, so deadlifts I was doing about 315 for like 3 reps max. I wasn't really getting, sometimes I'd have days like when I was cutting where I'd only get 1 to 2 reps of 315. Some days I got 4, like it depends. I was getting like 3 reps max. Now 315 is when I rep out for 7, 3 sets of 7 now. So that's what I do for deadlifts. I actually hit a 405 PR. I can probably hit a little bit higher than that now because that was actually before Thanksgiving. I don't really like to test maxes too often, but when I do, it's kind of just get a little gauge and see where I am. So I hit a 405 deadlift, which is awesome. 4 plates. Hit that before Thanksgiving. So that's about where I am right now. Deadlift wise, squatting hit a 335 single PR before Thanksgiving, which is pretty cool. 315 was my max before that. I hit that over the summer actually once early on, and then never really tried it again. And I think I do like 290 now for 3 sets of 5 squat. So like we're making my way back up. Hopefully to hit 3 plates for some sets of 5 soon. And then bench is my weakest point, honestly. Bench, I hit a 210, I believe, 210 or 215 before Thanksgiving. Went up fairly easily, to be honest with you. And then I put 225 in the bar, and it didn't go up. So I don't know what to say about that. That's just kind of weird. And like, I don't know. Maybe I was kind of fatigued. Who knows? But 210, 215, technically my max, at least before Thanksgiving. But I'm hitting like 190 for 3 sets of 5 now, or 4 sets of 5 or something. So like I've been really, like when I came back to school, I was hitting like 155. This is pretty low, like low bench amounts, like 155 to 160 for like 3 sets of 5. And then now I'm hitting like 30 pounds more for 5 reps, 3 sets of that. So that's awesome. That's great progression right there. And to be honest with you, the amount of fat that I put on, I've gained like 5 pounds since I came, like since school, like since the summer. So like that's awesome. I gained like last semester, like before this one that just ended, the one before that, last spring semester, put on a ridiculous amount of weight. I put on like 30 pounds at one, like insane, like 25, 30 pounds. And then it was all fat. Like it's just like, yeah, it's not worth it. I gained like 5 pounds, and I'm getting like clean, like nice muscle like gains, and like nice strength gains in the gym, nice and slow. Yes, like everyone's gonna gain at a different rate. It's slow, but at least I know what's happening and it's steady and it's working. So like that's my whole thing. All right, so last thing, guys, is like future what I'm doing. So you guys know the next 3 weeks is I'm gonna go to the gym a few times, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm coming back to school in early January. So then I got January, February, March is what I'm thinking is a 3-month, like a 12-week kind of like cycle. So if I do a program, especially for 12 weeks, like I'm maybe gonna either just do my own thing, like what I've been doing, or buy a specific and run a specific program and do that for 12 weeks as I'm like still in a surplus to bulk up as much as possible, to gain as much strength and all that, and then drop my calories down and try to go into a slight cut come end of March, so like early April. So instead of starting it in like May, like middle, like early to late, like middle May, what I did last year, at least start this a month earlier, and there's not as much fat to lose, especially this time. So I can do it at a slower pace without losing as much muscle and still having great workouts. And at the same time, I'll be done. Like I'll be done with my cut, and I'll be at like the leanest that I want to be come like June. And that way I can like enjoy, I can literally just enjoy the rest of the summer from July, August and stuff, like end of June, July, August, and enjoy it. And then that's kind of my whole idea there. I don't want to like be eating like rice and potatoes and like chicken, like I want to enjoy it, have fun with my calories. I feel like for me I'm like I burn a lot of, I have a fast metabolism, so like for me it's easy to just eat like a decent amount of food. I can eat a decent amount of food and still like not put on that much fat. Like I eat over 3,000 calories consistently for me to put on a lot of fat, and like it's not easy to do. Like it's easy to get up late and just not eat breakfast if you want one day, and then eat a great lunch and have whatever for dinner. So that is pretty much that, guys. So last thing before I go, I want to talk about my Instagram really quick. I went to school with about, I want to say 500 followers or something like that. Currently got like 5,500 or something like that, like at this point. While you're watching today, that's awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for following me and liking all my stuff and everything. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Keep that up. I'm gonna keep posting as much as possible. When I go back to school, I try to post at least 4 times a week, hopefully. Sometimes if I get busy and stuff, but at least when I'm home, I'm trying to get at least 5 times, 6 times a week, and if not every day, if that's even better. So that is that, guys. Keep that going, and it is TJC_fit. On Instagram if you guys want to check that out. It will be in the description like always, guys. thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will be back with another video very soon. Alright, thanks guys.